when looking at graphs, sometimes you'll be asked to write the equation of lines. In this example, the problem asks to write the slope-intercept form of the equation of a line that we would be looking at on a graph, but that line is described as going through points -4, 1 and parallel to y equals 1/2 x plus 2. So when we want to write the equation for this line, we want to write it in slope-intercept form, so we're looking for y equals mx plus b. So looking to solve that m, it tells us that this line is parallel to it. So we know that parallel lines have the same slope. So we can use this slope value because it's going to be the same. And then from here we have an equation with 3 variables. And what we want to see able to solve for b. So to do so we need points for y and x. And right here it tells us that the line goes through point -4, 1. So for this equation, at -4, 1, it has to be true. So we can plug in 1 for the y value equals 1/2 -4 for the x. And then we can solve for b, so we'll know what b has to be to make this equation true. And that'll be what the b variable, or the y-intercept, is for this equation. So 1/2 times -4 is -4 over 2, which is the same as -2. And then if we add 2 to both sides, b equals 3. So you can write an equation, y equals 1/2 x plus 3. Another example of graphing an equation: if you have a point and a line that's parallel to it, would be through the point -1, -5, parallel to y equals 10x minus 5. And this is from graphing practice. It's number 4. So to write an equation in y equals mx plus b form, we need to know the slope, and since we know that this line is parallel to the line we're trying to solve, the slopes must be the same. So we have y equals 10x plus b. And then we have this point, so we can plug in the x and y values and solve for b. So add 10 to both sides. 5 equals b. So we can write the equation y equals 10x plus 5.